Okay, welcome to my super professional Minecraft project. I have made myself a little bit of a slideshow here just to keep myself on track with some of the things I wanted to mention. So, putting this all in a context, what do I do? Well, I teach in an alternate school, and I'm responsible for math, science, and social studies for grades 10 and up. So it's a lot of different things to be doing at once. Now, as you might imagine, my students are more often than not disengaged. We have them work on individual programs that are self-paced, and mostly it's paper-based, and I think they need some variety. Now, what would I do with Minecraft? Well, in Social Studies 10, I have the students do a final project. I let them pick something from the course that interested them, and I have them explore it further. Then I have them choose how they will demonstrate their learning. And that's interesting because they often don't know what to do with that, and will choose sometimes to write an essay when they really aren't essay writing kind of students. And I've had a few do poster projects and a couple of PowerPoints, and it's just been an interesting endeavor doing this last year. So one of the things they like to look into further, and like the whole idea of the ghost towns and the gold rushes. And so I was thinking, well, maybe Minecraft could be used to depict the life of a miner. So imagine, somebody, Billy Barker, arriving in the Caribou and having to, build himself a little house out of nothing and then start mining. And I guess you could maybe pack beans and flour on your back into camp, but otherwise you'd have to, come up with food somehow. So I was thinking there was quite a few parallels. So having the students use Minecraft to depict the life of a miner is something that I would be very interested to see what they would do. Now, Minecraft could be used similarly to create homesteads, perhaps, as many of the early pioneers had done. And I think, it's not an exaggeration. I mean, it happened in my own family where some of the early settlers lived in sod shacks on the prairies. So, Minecraft could be used that way, and you can see it expanding into with the agricultural thing and whatnot. So, I would like them to do that sort of thing. And I believe also First Nations life could also be explored. Now, I haven't got into Minecraft enough to really have a good idea how that would be done, but I think certain aspects could definitely be demonstrated, and especially with keeping the technology in mind. Now, the learning outcomes that this would meet, well, you've got analyze Canadian society, 1815 to 1914, and daily life. I think is certainly something that Minecraft could be used to demonstrate. Resource development, its influence on the Canadian economy and the development of BC's economy, using Minecraft to depict the mining boom and also the agricultural development in BC. Another thing that was kind of interesting that I thought about was there's an emphasis now on being careful environmentally with how resources are developed, and so in the early history of British Columbia, that was not a consideration, and I think Minecraft is as well. Does allow for resource exploitation, and doing things in Minecraft in an environmentally friendly kind of way could be a kind of interesting approach. I know it would be disappointing to not be using the lovely Horizons book quite so much, but sacrifices must be made. Now, one other thing is that when I played the game and was learning the game, I did so in survival mode, and I was on the peaceful setting because I'm a bit of a chicken and I panic when things are trying to attack me. But I think in using the game in the way that I propose as a way of showing mining and homesteading, there was dangers, and if things were not taken care of in your food and your shelter and all that, you could quite well die. And I think that's a reasonable expectation to have in this game. So I didn't use it at all in creative mode. And I think also, for my purposes, the regular version of Minecraft would be adequate. We don't do class lessons or have large group activities or have class sets of devices. So I think we get a handful maybe of licenses for the regular version, and I think if kids were sharing, there's a maturity level and supervision is adequate that they wouldn't mess things up too much for each other. Overall, I think Minecraft is good. It's good, very good, and I've certainly got interested in it myself, and a lot more than I expected. So I would give it a 9 out of 10. And now we're going to fire it up, and I'll show you a little bit about what I came up with. Okay, where am I now? Oh, okay, I'm way down in this hole that I explored. Ends up being a dead end, but there's some good things in here, like some coal and things like that that I found along the way. So let's jump our ways out of here. Back up. Oh, see, it's nighttime. Oh, I should be in bed. Maybe I'll just go in my house and go to sleep, and I'll tell you about more in the morning. No, don't hit the bed. Okay, here I go. Night night. Oh, time to get up. Okay, so I've made myself a fine, I would say it's a 2-bedroom house. How about that? Made myself some windows. Oh, I should really learn how to sleep with the door shut. Crafting bench, furnace, chest. Got quite a few things in here I collected along the way. And I think if I was to continue and get into farming and things like that, then these could be pretty valuable. And so, nothing much in that little chest. Made myself a few ladders, and let's go out into the world and I'll show you what I've been up to outside. So, some little benches, which are also used as stairs. Got myself an outdoor furnace. Hey, barbecue, good times out here in the minefield. Made myself the loud house with a skylight. The other thing I did was kind of clear the trees of branches and put some torches way up high because I kept getting lost. I probably made myself 4 houses, and I would get lost when it went dark and I wasn't able to find again. And I'd wake up and I wouldn't wake up because I didn't go to sleep, but it would get light again and I had no idea where I was. I even think I'm on a different island or something. I fell in some water and swam. It's been confusing, considering when I consider myself an outdoorsy guy that doesn't really get lost in the bush. So just wanted to show you one more thing I made here for my own safety. So there is my warning that there's a bit of a drop there, and I fell down there, and it took me 2 days to dig myself a set of stairs and get out of there. Well, actually, I didn't even dig myself a set of stairs. I just dug through the ground. So that is pretty much what I've been up to, and kind of playing house, and it's been fun. So that's it for now.